Hello, everybody. Kalgimi here. I'm here to do my next reaction to Emirichu, My Strange Habits.
Before we start, I just want to let you guys know I currently have a holiday mug up in my merch store. It's red and green and me in different Christmas outfits. So if you want to grab one for your holiday hot cocoa or eggnog, link will be in the description. Alright, so let's talk about some of my strangest habits. Or maybe they're not that strange and they're actually way more common than I initially thought. I'll let you be the judge of that. Number 1, I sniff everything. Out of all the 5 senses, the one I probably use the most is smell. It's not even like I have a great sense of smell or anything. It's just that my first reaction to anything is to sniff it, for whatever reason. Especially with food. People who've eaten with me know that I always sniff my food. As in, before every single bite, I inhale deeply. I don't know, I feel like smell is like half of the tasting experience, right? Like if something smells really tasty, why wouldn't you want to breathe it all in? But of course, it doesn't just stop at food. If you hand me just about anything, the first thing I'll feel compelled to do is sniff it. One time my friends and I discovered a chunky little slug right outside our apartment, and after petting its cold, slimy exterior, I had to go in for a sniff. Anyways, they were super grossed out, but sometimes the curiosity overwhelms you. When my hair is freshly washed, I'll do that thing where I take a bunch of it around to my face and inhale that sweet shampoo goodness. Smell also has a lot to do with my attraction to someone. Like, yeah, that guy's cute and all, but does he smell good? Listen, fellas, take notes. Smelling attractive is half the battle, alright? If your crush tells you you smell good, you gotta just hoard whatever body wash or cologne you're using because it's working. My friend Moon has joked that when I die, it'll probably be because I sniffed something I wasn't supposed to. There's been too many moments like, hey Moon, what's this?
That is acetone. I use it for stripping paint and melting plastics. It's toxic though, so be careful not to sniff. Emily, what did I just say? Get that shit away from your nose right now! What is wrong with you?
Number 2, did you lock your door? I've been told if I were one of those tiny little mobile persicoms from the anime Chobits, my only function would be to ask, did you lock your door? Because I do it literally all the time. Doesn't matter who it is. If I'm riding in someone's car, the second we step out, I ask, did you lock your car? Sometimes I forget to ask until we've walked a little too far away and they're like,
well, I always lock my car, and I'm pretty sure that I locked my car. But you asking me that question is suddenly making me doubt whether I did. And now I have to walk all the way back just to confirm with myself that I did, in fact, lock my car.
Well, good. Now you can have the peace of mind of knowing you locked your car. You're welcome.
I'm gonna kill you.
Listen, better safe than sorry, right? Sometimes I even psych myself out. I'll lock my door before I leave my apartment like I always do, walk like 50 feet, and then think to myself, wait, did I lock my door? I know I locked my door, I just did it, but what if I just imagined that I locked my door and I actually forgot this one time and then someone breaks in? If I don't go back and check, the uncertainty is going to bother me for the rest of the day. And then I go back and check, and of course it's always locked. But like I said, better safe than sorry. I explained this habit of mine to my friend Adam, and he said that sometimes when he locks his door, he'll make a weird noise after because it's easier to remember the weird noise than to remember if you locked your door or not. So I've been trying to put that into practice more often. Ooga booga!
What the heck was that?
That was so I don't end up walking back to check if I remember to lock my door.
Do you have the memory of a goldfish?
Honestly, wouldn't doubt it. Number 3, frequent bag checks. Similarly to the last one, I found that I have a nervous habit of periodically checking my bag throughout the day to make sure all my important items are still in their place, even if I hadn't taken anything out. And it's not even just when I'm out and about. Before I go to bed at night, I can't sleep until I've checked to make sure I know where my car keys, wallet, and phone are. Like, they're always in the same spot every time, and I know they are, but I have to see them and reassure myself before I can sleep peacefully. Kind of feels like I'm a baby with no sense of object permanence. I think I developed this habit because my parents would always be like, do you have all your things? Yeah, I already checked. Check again! So now I've noticed I do the same thing to my family and friends. It might seem really extra, but hey, thanks to this nervous habit, I never misplace my wallet, keys, or phone. Number 4, extra drinks. Alright, here's a simple one. When I'm at a Starbucks or a cafe or a boba shop, I have a habit of ordering 2 drinks for myself because I usually end up getting stuck between 2, and instead of choosing one, I just end up getting both. Sometimes I want a fruity tea
I'm not like
and a
that.
milk
I mean,
tea,
yes,
or
I
maybe
do
an
have
iced coffee, but
indecisiveness,
also
but
an
I never
iced
get 2
tea.
drinks.
Why
I'll
choose
just
one
be
when I
like,
can drink
you know what?
both?
I'm just gonna
2
choose the
drinks are
one that
just
I
better
like the
than
most.
one, except for the fact that I
Or
always
I'll
end
be
up
like,
peeing
maybe
like
I want to
17
try
times
something new.
afterwards, but I guess it's the price I pay for my greed. Number 5, is food a love language? I really
for
like
me, I
food,
feel
and I also
definitely
really like
yes.
sharing
So
food.
you wanna
So
get
I
in
usually show my
my car,
appreciation to people
just
by
in
buying them
my
food.
little
It's my way of
in
saying,
my
hey,
little
let me express my
toilet,
friendship by treating you to this piece of
order from
happiness in the
either
form of edible
McDonald's
goods. Kind of
or
like how your
from
cat will bring you a
Chinese
freshly killed rat or a bird. Except,
That's usually how it
less
goes. It's
gross.
either McDonald's
I feel like
or
this is
Chinese
definitely
food.
something I
That's
got
how
from
it
my
is for me.
parents. For as
Usually
long as
my
I can
Pacific
remember, every time they visited family or friends, they'd always bring something to eat, like a box of fruit, or bread from a bakery, or sweets. It was always something edible. And of course, anyone with Korean parents knows the all-out brawl that often happens when 2 people insist on paying the bill and will literally tackle each other for the right to out-generous the other.
Seriously,
And the
I
thing is,
really
it
love
wasn't like my
it.
parents were super
Don't get me
wealthy by
wrong, I
any
don't
means. In
mind
fact, they were far
foreign
from
dinners
it.
either.
But to them, it was the
But I
proper and
would
respectful thing to
really
do.
have gone
Having
from
observed this
the
behavior for
shrimp
years,
tempura
I
sushi
too
place.
have developed the habit
I
of
get
insisting
those
on paying for the
every
meal as a
chance
show of
I can.
appreciation. And usually people are like, oh sweet, thank you so much, because, free food. But every so often, I'll have a meal with someone who also has been trained for years in the art of fighting for the bill, and it becomes a ninja battle over who slaps their card on the check first. It gets really intense. Some of my friends have literally
I love all
thrown my
these
credit
anime
card to thwart my attempts to
references,
pay.
the
It's like
stories
fighting,
of
but in the most
animated
wholesome
people.
way. So these are some of my most interesting or strange habits. What's your most interesting habit, and how does it affect your day-to-day life? And also,
Well, I don't think I have that much of an interesting habit. I guess one habit of mine would have to be I can't go anywhere without my headphones. Like seriously, that's me. Like whenever it could be the smallest trip to just the store, and I'll always bring my bag and my headphones with me. My headphones fully charged and my bag. And I'll just immediately just start listening to music. It's not that bad. It's like I can go without it, but it's just been a habit of mine that I have to bring my headphones with me because I just love listening to music while I'm riding in the car. I guess another habit of mine is seems every month or so I will make a new book or video or whatever. Yes, I do consider this a habit because I'm not getting paid for any of this stuff. I mean, my books kinda, but it's just like $1 or $2 or so. So it's not really a big paying job, but at least I'm getting paid somewhat for making books. But I'm not getting paid yet for making YouTube. So for me now, I see YouTube as a hobby instead of a job. For everybody else, it's probably a job. For everybody else, making YouTube videos probably is a job. But for me, it's just a hobby. Like I said, I'm not at the amount where I get paid yet for making YouTube videos. So for me, this is just a hobby. This is not a job. I just do this for fun. I'm pretty sure even when I do get paid, I'm probably going to be one of those channels that has an inconsistent schedule. Because let's be honest here. I bet y'all don't even remember the last time I made a reaction video that wasn't Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss. Anyway, that was my reaction to Emirichu and my strange habits. Hope you have a good day. Bye.